pick your co-founder wisely. Pick someone you like, because at the end of the day, you're looking at him from a human perspective. I care about this guy, so let's try to see how we can solve this. My name is Agbona Igwemo. You can call me AG. I'm the CEO of Chiss Protocol, which is an on-chain or permissionless FX mixer for trading, lending, and borrowing.
I'm Bala Parabo, but everybody call me K. I am the CTO of Chiss Protocol. It's a tough, it's a lonely one, but it's a very rewarding one. It's one of the most rewarding journeys I've taken in my life.
Chiss, actually, before Codebase, it never existed. We started working on Chiss week 2 of Codebase, and it's been a struggle. It's very interesting because at this point, we now have something that is not perfect, but it's almost there. Like, we had a conversation today amongst the team, and then we have something we can demo this week. So make it exist first, then you can make it good later.
You have the freedom to be profitable anywhere in the world. So that's why it's personal to me.
We're really happy with the progress we've made since Codebase, and then we're really proud of what we've done so far. Hello everyone, my name is AG. I'm the project lead at Chiss Protocol. So we believe at Chiss that money should be free to fly across the world, and then obviously allow the flow of value across different currencies. But unfortunately, that is not the case. So we want to look at this from a business point of view. This is Mr. Lucky. Is a close connection of mine, and we have a relationship for the past 7 years. Mr. Lucky is one of the leading real estate developer in Nigeria, with assets and properties in Nigeria, South Africa, Nairobi, Kenya, and parts of Europe. Some weeks back, I had a conversation with Mr. Lucky, and he was telling me about some of the challenges he faces. And one prominent one that stood out was that a particular international transaction took over 700 days to complete, and that's because of the daily transaction limit. The protocol as it is, right, the architecture involves 3 key parts. First, there's the protocol. Then we have the SDK, whereby Web 2 and Web 3 solutions can actually plug into. And there's a very key important part of the architecture that involves facilitators. These facilitators are the ones that actually go between the banks and then the protocol itself, minting and burning of these local stablecoins. So Chiss was actually built in a very safe sandbox. We call it FINA, which was a regulatory custodial system where we actually kind of like got massive traction. Some of the things we did at FINA was that we got over 4,000 users, both businesses and individuals. We were able to process $20 million with just 6 months of operations, and we secured some licenses. And one of the key things we learned while building FINA was that we got this massive understanding that if we're going to really rewrite or reimagine the rules of global FX, we need some part of our core infrastructure to be available on-chain. And this is how Avalanche comes in. The Codebase team has been really helpful in helping us craft our narrative and our product. And I'm really happy that we went from just an idea at week 1 of Chiss, of Codebase, and right now we have an MVP that is ready, that's already in closed beta testing. The market opportunity is huge. Global FX turnover is about $7.5 trillion annually, but that's not our focus. We're targeting the FX rail between Nigeria and Turkey. That FX corridor is very important because both countries have certain similarities. First of all, they're both hyperinflated in terms of their economy, and they're massive in terms of crypto adoption. And our goal is to secure 10% of this market, which is about $250 million. We believe we can do this. We've done it with FINA already, and then why not do it with Chiss? Already we have some traction, right? So we announced our website last week, and in that time we've gotten over 1,000 signups. Our community is growing. We have over 500 community members across the board right now. And then Mr. Lucky that we spoke with actually has given us some commitment that if our product can solve his problem, he's going to give us a part of his business in terms of that rail between Nigeria and Turkey. I went further to speak to other partners within the same space that will use that rail, and they've given us this commitment. So and lastly, on the product side of things, our MVP is live and it's actually in closed beta testing. We actually have a partnership with Bilara in the works, and then this is one of the rails that's one of the facilitators to be going to market with. So we believe that the time is now. The time is perfect. We're solving real problems, affecting real people and real businesses in real countries having real challenges. Stablecoins has proven to be the crypto killer app. And obviously we're seeing like real companies, multinational companies acquiring stablecoin powered solution. And obviously on the front of like the crypto stablecoins front, we're seeing over $12.5 trillion being settled within the last 12 months, which is 2 times the volume of Visa. The team is a very experienced one. Myself, this is my second startup. The first one was acquired. I have about 6 years experience in Web3. I've raised about $5 million in funding across board, bringing over 3 products to market. K is actually leads operation. He has a business background and is a self-taught engineer. He actually built Fina in 1 weekend. And one of the interesting things he has done is that he has a massive understanding of the fintech space, where he worked with IntoSwitch, one of the Africa's biggest payment processing startup. And something he actually did, which is to work with Dolby Laboratories, where he worked with several audio streaming processing platforms like Netflix, Hulu. And then we have Alex. Alex is the CTO. He was the CTO of Beam Protocol or Beam Privacy. One of the key things Alex did was to build the atomic swap on Beam, which is very similar to what we're doing at Chiss. Mindaugas is a 2-time founder, 2-time successful exit, and it's one of the leading our marketing on Chiss. So we did like a quick demo of the product. Like I said, it's actually available on closed beta testing. So what we'll be doing here is that we'll be using CUSD as a collateral to access Lyra. So we're taking a loan with CUSD as collateral to access some Lyra, and then you can see the transaction we go through. So right now, if you look at the MetaMask, there's no Lyra in the account. But once we go ahead with the transaction, we have it there. So now we're swapping between Lyra and Naira, that's the NGN, and then obviously the transaction is going to go through. You see that there was no Naira in the balance before, but once the transaction is approved, you see Naira in the balance shortly. Yep, there it is. Then lastly, we're going to show like we have multi-language support as it is right now. Like I said, we have the closed beta testing is live, so please scan the QR code so you can be part of it. And one last thing I'd like to say is that I'd like to ask the investors, other builders to join us as we build the future of global finance and trade. Thank you.